Does your law firm take cases involving emotional distress? Stay tuned. If your firm has cases from time to time that involve plaintiffs that are suffering emotional distress, I have an important new introduction of an app for you today that's been designed to help you and help your plaintiff. And to hear about that, I've asked the inventor of the app, Jeannie Harrison, to join us today. Jeannie, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me, Mike. I'm excited to tell you about Damages Genie.
Yeah, Damages Genie is the name of the app, I guess. And tell us about it.
Yeah, it is. It's the name of the app and the software for attorneys. So this arose out of the fact that, I teach probably at least 15 legal seminars per year for going on about 10 years now, at least.
Okay.
And one of the main topics for plaintiffs' attorneys is that we discuss all the time and teach about is emotional distress damages. How to capture the information, how to value it, how to present it, how to argue it.
Okay.
What do we do with that? It's a very difficult part of most cases, and for most attorneys, and also for most plaintiffs, for most victims. So going through and thinking about it, I decided, there should be a much more efficient and effective way of gathering the emotional distress damages information from our plaintiffs, from our clients. So what did I do? I said, we got to use this cell phone thingy, and we've got to get our clients using that. There has to be an app for them to actually interact with, to input information into about what they're experiencing. So I designed a very user-friendly interface for our plaintiffs to use, to basically input what they're going through on a daily basis in terms of their emotional distress, their non-economic damages evidence. So they input all of that. They can dictate the story of what's going on. They can type it in. There's a Spanish language version that's coming out soon. Because I'm a trial lawyer, I thought about, let's take the jury instruction language on emotional distress damages, and then calling special instructions, medical records, and psychological records for all of the key terms associated with emotional distress. And I created a list of over 50 emotional distress experiences, things like, nightmares, anxiety, depression, a list of over 50 that is a drop-down menu that clients can use to identify how they're feeling in terms of their emotional distress. And then they can type in or dictate the story of that. I also am able to have them record when they have missed work or missed school or missed an appointment and the reasons why. They can upload pictures, for example, of their injuries or what they've just gone through that day as a result of their injuries as part of their emotional stress. If they've been crying, they could record a video of themselves talking about how painful it is today. So all of that goes in through a very simple app that is very user-friendly for our clients to use. And it's transmitted, it's attorney-client privilege from your client to the attorney, to their attorney. And it goes into this backend, this software, Damages Genie software, by law firm and organized within your law firm's account, organized by case. And it's all entered chronologically, and it's word searchable, and it's automatically cataloged, and it automatically generates things like word clouds that you can use. You can drop into a mediation video or a mediation brief, timelines, chronologies. You'll have an inventory of the emotional distress terms and experiences that your client has suffered, so that you can utilize that information to create interrogatory responses or prepare to question your client in trial or even in deposition if you're going to do that. So there are a lot of ways that attorneys can choose to use the information that we get from our client via the Damages Genie app. But the key is, now we're going to have all that information. So instead of asking our clients to create a log or email us or text us or call us and trying to get them to remember what they've been through on a daily basis, I created a mechanism that they can use to transmit that information to you on a daily basis as they're going through it.
Wow, amazing. So you came up with this?
Yeah, and there is no other app or software out there
Yeah.
that does anything like this.
Well, I'm sure our viewers are wondering, how do they get their hands on this app?
You can go to damagesgenie.com and you
Okay.
can check it out. We have what I call one sheets that show you exactly what the app does and show you what the attorney backend does, so the attorney
Yeah.
software. So you can check it out, and it describes exactly what this gives you as an opportunity. And I think what's important is I built this from the trial backwards
Yeah.
to the client intake.
Interesting.
I wanted to make it easier for plaintiffs' attorneys to leverage technology instead of man or woman power in terms of hours, to try to go get that information directly from the client using
Yeah.
technology at a
Beautiful.
contemporaneous time when it's happening.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Well, thank you for sharing. Thanks for creating that, first of all, because that's going to help more and more people and help plaintiff lawyers do even better for their clients. So thank you for being willing to share that. A lot of people develop technology and they just keep it to themselves. So it's great that you're sharing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing, I'm glad you said that. I also made this because I want the clients, the plaintiffs, to feel better taken care of. I
Yeah.
want them to know that what they're going through does matter to us as their attorney. And so part of what I do also to facilitate, make this easier for the attorneys, and to help the clients remember, is I send out an automated push notification every day at about 7 p.m. to the plaintiffs' phones, the plaintiffs who have accounts, to their phones, and say, how are you feeling today? To encourage them to interact with the app and log what was going on.
Yeah.
That's an automatic communication that they feel is coming
Nice.
from
Yeah.
their attorney about their emotional stress, checking in with them on a daily basis. So I think it helps all around.
Brilliant. Well, thanks again for sharing it, for creating it and sharing it. Thanks again.
Thank you so much, Mike.